Hi, good morning, students. This is Ms. Medina, Geometry, and I'm going to give you a video on parallel and perpendicular lines. We started standard GPE.5, which is parallel perpendicular, by going over some vocabulary. So the first thing we covered was slope. Well, slope is going to be the rise and the run, and when you have 2 points, it's going to be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Being able to write a linear equation in point slope form, that's y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, where x1, y1 is the point that it goes through and m is the slope. These are the only three things that get substituted in. Being able to write the equation in slope intercept form, that's y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Understanding what the y-intercept is the point where the line crosses the y-axis, and so it's going to look like this: 0 comma y, whatever the y-intercept is. Parallel lines. So when I ask you, so what are we supposed to know about parallel lines? We're supposed to know that they have the same slope but different y-intercepts, because if they have the same y-intercept, then it's the same line. Perpendicular lines, you're supposed to know that they intersect at 90-degree angles, that the slopes are negative reciprocals of each other, or if you multiply the slopes, you get a -1. You have to understand reciprocals, which means if you have a number, 1 over that number would be the reciprocal. So examples would be 5, the reciprocal is 1 over 5. 2/3, the reciprocal is 3 over 2. Or 1/3, the reciprocal is 3. The negative reciprocal. Well, it's exactly what the reciprocal is. You just change the signs. So for example, if you have a -5, it becomes positive 1 over 5. If you have a 2 over 3, then it becomes -3 over 2. So the sign swaps when you're doing the reciprocal. Horizontal lines have a slope of 0, and their equation looks like this: y equals b, whatever the y value is at the point that you're at. And vertical lines have an undefined slope, and we write its equation as x equals a, whatever the x value is at the given point.